Welcome back, fake sports fans. Well, this one's for all the bragging rights. In fact, that's what I'm calling this, the Bragging Rights Cup. Because when you win it, it's not a trophy you raise over your head. When you win it, you hold it over your friend's head for the next year. Well, we finished the round robin where Jesse's team got eliminated from contention. That leaves Adams and Steve's team going for the championship. So let's have a look at their lineups and then get into the game. Playing for Adams Wildcats on the first line is Kyle Connor, Nathan McKinnon, Sam Reinhart. On the second line, Brendan Hagel, Connor Bedard, and Nico Rantanen. On the third line, Lucas Raymond, Martin Nashis, and Mark Stone. And on the fourth line is Matthew Nyes, Theo Carlson, and Tom Wilson. On defense on the first pair is Quinn Hughes with Miro Heiskanen. On the second pair is Jacob Slavin with Evan Bouchard. And on the third pair is Gustav Forsling with Matthew Schaefer. Starting in net is Igor Shesterkin with Lucas Dostal backing up. And playing for Steve Dangleville is Kirill Kaprizov, Connor McDavid, and Nikita Kucherov. On the second line, Matthew Boldy, Sidney Crosby, and William Nylander. On the third line, Brad Marchand, Macklin Celebrini, and Tage Thompson. And on the fourth line, Alex Ovechkin, Bo Horvat, and Morgan Geekie. On defense on the first pair is Rasmus Dahlin with Brock Faber. On the second pair is Jake Sanderson with Shea Theodore. And on the third pair, Thomas Harley with Jacob Chikrin. And starting in net is Andrei Vasilevsky with Sergei Bobrovsky backing up.
Here we go. This should be a fun one on the ice tonight. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. Let's drop the puck. Both teams look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. Oh, I've been waiting for this all day, and we are now officially
A reminder that McDavid will score because the first off has 97, and McDavid
Score!
scores already. He's ready to play.
He's dialed in from start to finish on this goal here, James. I mean, he wins the loose puck battle. He's got great positioning. He fights for it as well. And then he powers out. I mean, he recognizes that he can take the ice, not allow his defender back in, and he takes it to the paint.
So as I was saying, McDavid wears number 4 because Kaprizov has 97. Nylander wears number 3 because Vasilevsky has 88.
I think we even see the coach smiling on that one, James, because you know that in that pregame speech, it was all going to be about setting the tone, dictating the pace, and playing on their toes. I don't think anyone expected that kind of start.
Spectacular open ice hit.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Heiskanen's moving the puck through his own zone. Tries to get it over to Reinhart. Shot! And he catches that one with the glove. Vasilevsky's going to cover up for a whistle. He hasn't been busy, Cheryl. Maybe this is just a way for his name to get called.
It might be, but I also like that he's getting a puck touch here, right? It's a safe play. He's covering up, allowing the line change to happen, take a little bit of a breather. But because he hasn't been busy, I don't mind that he's engaging by just jumping on the puck.
Dangleville's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Oh, lost his stick on that collision.
He gets rocked, James, almost as if he wasn't expecting it. His stick flies out of his hands. Now he's got to go collect it and get back in the play.
Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Ajax with possession in their own zone. Passes over to Faber. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Ajax will play it at center. tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Celebrini's known for his creativity, and he tries one too many moves there, and he loses the puck.
And that somehow stayed out of the net.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Coaches will always tell you, right from the onset of a game, right from puck drop, you want to make sure you're on your toes and you physically engage to get into the game right away. Well, that hit right there, that is physically engaging, all right. You can see the entire bench lights up with that one.
We're still in the early stages of this period. 1-0 the score. Ajax looks to break out in their own end. Handles the puck. Oh, and he misfires on that. The Wildcats take it along the wing. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Dangleville's got the puck. Now he slides it up to Crosby. Fires it. Denies him. He got all of it. Loses his balance on the play. Picked up along the boards by Crosby. Long jam in front. That's broken up. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Another big stop.
The goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Still lots of time left in the period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Ajax wins the draw. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Toronto's in now. Fires it on net. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Moves it in front, and that doesn't connect. The Wildcats pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Quick feed to Hartley. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Pass to Marchand. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Forsling's taking the puck behind his net. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kucherov. Coughs it up at center. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
Stone's trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
Takes a shot. Glove save made by Shesterkin. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Up his opponent. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. From behind the net. Slides it diagonally to Heiskanen. Shuts him down. Vasilevsky's got the puck and he's going to hang on. More than half the frame has been played here. Dangleville's ahead 1-0. Bedard's won the draw and they're on the attack. Tees him up! Locks it down in front! Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. And a great save! Ajax moves it ahead. Great defensive effort with the stick. Scooped up along the wall by Geeky. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
I'd say yes, and fast twitch muscle fiber in there, because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Takes the feed at the back end. And that's broken up. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic.
Geeky's stick explodes, and he grabs another one from the bench and gets back into play right away.
Toronto's got the puck along the wall. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Oh, there's some body contact. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Here's a short pass to Heiskanen. Ajax gets the puck near the boards. And that's a smart heads-up play by Wilson. Ajax has it in the open ice. Poked away by Carlson. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves it quickly over to Sanderson.
Oh, Jake Sanderson puts it in.
I can't tell you how many times this has happened to me, James. As the puck is coming towards you, it winds up hitting you and goes off you, goes the other way, fools the goaltender, doesn't have a chance.
Ajax makes it a 2-goal game here in the first. They are flying out there tonight.
Yeah, and every time their opponent looks up, they're in their face, James. They've just been so heavy on the puck. Their pressure has been relentless, and they have been rewarded for their efforts with that 2-goal cushion.
Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save?
Shesterkin's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save. Incorrect position.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Ajax seems to be looking for more after increasing their lead to 2 goals. Here he is on the tip. The lane was plugged up, and that shot's blocked. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Quick pass across to Slavin. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by McDavid. Picked up along the wall by McKinnon. Moves the puck back inside his own end. Makes his presence known on the ice. And that's just out of reach. Ajax has the puck. Grabbed along the board by Celebrini. Moves it to Theodore. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Sends it in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Works it across to Boldy, and he had the answer on that one. Ajax takes hold of the puck. They fight for it along the boards. It's a fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate.
McDavid does it again.
And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want, because he's been all around the net. Precision passing is what leads to this one-timer opportunity, and it wasn't just an opportunity, James. It was a direct finish as he just slaps it and hammers it home.
Ajax has already built themselves a sizable gap as we near the end of the first. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Looks to pass it to Boldy. Takes the puck at the point. Passes it over. And he stands tall in goal. Slides it right across the blue line. Wilson's got it in the defensive end. From the open ice, they gain the line. Toronto's got possession here in the neutral zone. Ajax gets a hold of it. Quick pass to Boldy. Puck scooped up by Crosby. Oh, how's that for a hit?
Well, I like it, James. I mean, when you're getting blown out and you don't have much of anything, that hit can ignite a spark. Real send a message to your team. Let's get going.
Puck picked up by Ovechkin. Angles it over to Faber. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Wilson. Reinhardt's got it in the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Regis. Vasilevsky's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Well, with that hit, you can certainly sense that the frustration has boiled over. James is at a tipping point. They're getting blown out in this game. But honestly, it's their problem. It's their issue because they weren't ready to start. They did not start on time, and there was none of that physical presence earlier in the game.
Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Tom saving a howitzer. There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around.
Well, Steve Stangleville scored early and often. Now they got full control of this game. Let's see if Adam's team can come back.
Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. Here we go in period number 2. Let's see if they can get back on track after a disaster 20 minutes to start. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
The Wildcats had nothing in that opening frame, James, and they need to find something, just some momentum to build off of. I mean, they weren't dialed in, they weren't ready from puck drop, no sense of urgency. All of it has to change. I mean, they're getting blown out of the water right now.
Looks to set up at the point now. Toronto's gained possession. Into the offensive zone. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Picked up along the boards by Reinhart. Moves the puck along the half wall. Quick feed to McDavid. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Shot! Gives them nothing in front.
Well, this is just a great save from the slot area. I mean, he recognizes where that puck's going. He gives the top of the net, but he takes it away.
Lots of time left in this period. Ajax boasting a 3-0 lead here in this one. Toronto's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Nice poke check. Ajax has it behind the cage. And he slides it quickly to Boldy. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Can't hang on to the puck after taking it off. Feeds it over. Slides it across. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Hagel's got it along the boards. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Nylander's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
Well, the game is played at such fast rate that sometimes you want to slow your opponent down, but if you take too much ice, it's going to be an interference call.
Toronto sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. Toronto's got it from behind the net. Battling for it along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Reinhart. Shesterkin's going to hang on for a whistle. Horvat's ready for the try as they continue to be shorthanded here. Ajax takes possession after that offensive zone faceoff. Too much congestion in front. Here's a short pass to Connor. The Wildcats looking against the half wall. Vasilevsky's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. The Wildcats will start off on the attack after winning the draw. And they score!
Oh, Nico rants it in, gets the power play goal.
It takes hard work in the intangibles to get available for a one-timer in that low slot area. You know it's going to be a grind. You're going to have to fight for your space. He does a great job of it and buries it home.
Toronto's got to find a way to get a couple more now after showing some signs of life.
Pushback is on, much more aggressive through this period than they were in the first games. And they're going to have to continue that, but it's going to start on the face-off. They have to get a win, own possession, and start distributing the puck. When they do that, they're going to create some speed and some opportunities on net.
Ajax on the attack. Bouchard scooped up the puck now here inside his own zone. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Picked up along the wall by Boldy. And now it's grabbed by Sanderson. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
Toronto's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. They've got to find a way to generate some offense.
Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. And a quick save on that one.
Vasilevsky's had a solid night between the pipes, James. I mean, he's done everything he could to stop the puck, as indicated by his save percentage, but his team has also been really strong. Got the confidence of their netminder, and they've created a ton of opportunities.
Big time stop there. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. And they skated out of the danger zone. Puck moved over to Hagel. Moves it around along the half wall. And the puck skips away after that move.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle and it dies on his stick.
Makes the save! Big time hit, and that had some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
Feeds the puck to Nylander. Drills him. Ajax has possession of the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Toronto's got the puck. Connors taking it from his own end. Takes the puck. Just a simple save by Vasilevsky.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net. Sanderson's heading down the tunnel after that head contact. I mean, he does not look good, almost dazed, so I suspect that he's headed right to the quiet room.
Yeah, and the medical staff on this one pretty quickly, Cheryl, and certainly a storyline to watch because you do not like seeing that happen to anybody. Ajax has it in the defensive end. Tries to feed it over to Faber. Play blown dead. Let's get the call. Schaefer's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping call. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck. Just used his stick, and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
Ajax sends their man advantage unit out for the first time this evening.
Well, the first power play of the game is a real tone setter. You know, you're on your toes, and you're really showing the other team that you mean business. You can be potent, and they've got to be disciplined if they don't want you to capitalize.
And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Grabbed along the board by Celebrini. Moves it quickly over to Dahlin. Ajax jumps into the offensive end and goes on the attack. Takes a shot. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Knocked away. Undermanned and under pressure. Look out here.
Little shoulder check. They know they're under a ton of pressure. Got to get the clear.
Toronto's got the puck here in the open ice. Quick shot. And that goes off a player. Slides the puck across. Across the line and on the attack. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. The Wildcats PK unit delivers on that.
Power plays dictate games, and this one did not. And the coach will not be happy with the setup or the opportunity that this unit gave them.
Shuts him down. Back-to-back saves there. Toronto's got it in their own zone. On the attack along the boards. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Thompson. Moves it over to Boldy. Here's a shot. What a chance, but can't finish.
Well, you got to make good on a chance like this. This is deflating, James. You don't even put it on the net and test the goaltender. That's a huge miss.
And he was ready for that save. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Schaefer's going off for cross-checking.
Well, you can see in his body language that he's frustrated with himself as he dances to the penalty box for the second time this period. Though they haven't scored on the power play yet, man, it is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They've practiced, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on a PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Takes the pass. Moves it to Crosby. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. There it is!
Oh, Sidney Crosby on the power play.
Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, but you can't get set in a scramble like this, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Ajax is showing no signs of slowing down here late in the second period with yet another strike, Cheryl.
Wow, they've been outstanding all game, James, and now it's a matter of having good habits and details to carry them into the third. They don't want to give any life to their opponent, not give them an inch as they head into that intermission.
Puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it again. Quick pass to Heiskanen. Pushes it across to Bedard. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. And he's ridden off the puck. Oh, look at this. Ajax has it against the half wall. And that slides right out to center ice. Quick feed to Boldy. Lifts the stick and takes the puck. And now it's over to Hagel. Fans want a shot here in the dying seconds of the period. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next.
Well, the Wildcats tried to come back, but Dangleville got their goal back, maintained their 3-goal lead. Let's see if Adams Wildcats can get it done in the third, come back.
Welcome back, everyone. They say 3 is the magic number. And here we are with period number 3. Here we go at the start of period number 3. I think at this point it might be just playing for pride here. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
Ajax has played with purpose tonight, James. I mean, they have a comfortable lead because they've had great habits all night long. So now it's about continuing to push. They don't have to change a thing. The only thing the coach will be preaching, be defensively responsible in good posture to make sure they can protect the puck.
Big hit, and that frees up possession. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck. Taken along the wall by McKinnon. Ajax gets the puck near the boards. Dangleville's got it in their own zone. Into the offensive end now. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by McKinnon. Ajax tries to break out from their own end. And he takes the pass. With possession along the wall. From the left side, takes the pass. Oh, and he wants to get that one back as the stick breaks on the play. Stones cross the line and is on the attack now. Dangleville's got the puck in their own end. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Can't connect. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Nietzsche looks around. Here's a shot. Makes the save, but barely with that one.
Rantanen's been gripping it and ripping it from that one-timer position all night long here, James. You know that he's option A, and they're moving that puck around the offensive zone to set him up, knowing the lethal one-timer that he does have. And that one set up on a tee. He's able to get all of it. He tags it, and he buries it.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Ajax has been impressive tonight. What can you say? 4-1 is where we sit. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And a great save! Up along the wing. chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Nylander's tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it bobbles off his stick, and he lost possession.
Sends a pass over.
Theodore's picked up a few assists in this game, and his team is leading. I mean, when the puck's on his stick, he's making things happen. His awareness, his ability to thread the needle, it's off the charts tonight.
Jostled off the puck. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways. Slides it diagonally to Boldy. Slides the puck across to Nylander. Sends the pass over. Absolutely fearless to step in front of that shot. Ajax looks to get things going now with the puck. Here's a short pass to Bouchard. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Vasilevsky. Slides the puck ahead to Crosby. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Into the offensive zone. Broken up by Carlson. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Moves it quickly over to Celebrini. Big time stop there. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Crosby's been dancing with the puck on his stick all night long here. I really feel like he's been a driver of play. He's had multiple good looks on net and finally capitalizes. Love that he didn't get frustrated. Love that he continued to get to the pockets on the ice, and he gets rewarded for it.
Nearing the midway mark of the period, and we've got a 4-1 hockey game. Ajax takes possession off the faceoff. Shakes off the coverage. Dropped over the open ice. That's gloved by Shesterkin.
Well, he's flashing the leather on this save. The shooter's in a grade A scoring area, and man, he just whips out the glove and makes the save. Dahlin's been shaken up after that hit. I mean, he goes down to the ice right through the body. You feel the effects, especially right from your skates, right through your head. That's a tough one to take.
He's fine. He's still in the game.
The setters will glide into the dot. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. The Wildcats gain possession in their own end. They've got numbers here. Puts it on net. That's gloved by Vasilevsky. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Past the halfway mark of this period, Ajax is playing on another level tonight. They lead at 4-1. Toronto's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Shuts them down.
Vasilevsky's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
And the intensity's starting to ramp up here after that hit. Quick pass across to McKinnon. Moves the puck.
Ajax is dominating this game tonight, and they're getting contributions up and down the lineup, and that's what you love to see. Everyone confident, everyone playing together and showing a ton of chemistry.
Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Connor's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular with his hands and the ability to manipulate his opponent, but he gets caught on that one, and the puck dies on his stick.
Takes a shot. Denies him again.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
Horvat's won the draw. Great save by Shesterkin. And here's the pass to Ovechkin. Here's a pass to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. And does it again.
Let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James. But he manages to find it. Now, listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts. And he makes an unbelievable stop.
Big face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, after that last shift with sustained pressure, you know that the goaltender is fatigued. You got to find ways to get pucks to the net.
Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Takes the stretch pass in the open ice. Ajax looks to move the puck from their own end. Gets it over to Horvat. Here's a chance. Makes the save. Moves it to Stone. Shot! What a play defensively to block that. Quick pass to Harley. He carries the puck up along the wing. Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. Gains the zone on the left wing. Into the middle. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Ajax plays it against the boards. Denied by the goaltender. Moves the puck across to Nyes. Receives the pass. Dishes it off. Now you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Point-to-point pass. And that's off target as it hits a body.
Leo Carlson.
A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, and if they can get one more, they'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck. This is a real tough play for a goaltender to get a read on, James. You're in that inner slot area, the puck's on the backhand, fighting for position and getting it off quickly. That's a tough one to read, and the reason why it goes to the back of the net.
Toronto's got to dig down and see if they've got a couple more of those on their sticks tonight.
If only they could start that way, hey, James.
No
but they
kidding.
need to look to finish with desperation and urgency if they want to give themselves an opportunity to even get their tender out.
And a great save! The Wildcats move the puck in the defensive zone. Ajax has it near the wall. Passes it over.
Oh, there's another one. Nico Rantanen.
Just like that, they're back within one.
Oh, the temperature can change within a game so fast, James, because now they've applied pressure to their opponent. You can
Now,
certainly
can they
see
complete
that
the comeback?
bench is elevated. Well, this is what I would call a complete play, James, because he starts it and he finishes it. It's all about being physically engaged, and that's what sets this play up. He's able to separate the puck from body, get the turnover, and then he's right there for the gift and put it in the back of the net.
Toronto's got to be feeling confident now, getting that one back, Cheryl.
And it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, James. They've held the lead and they've given up one. Now they're within one goal, which means it's striking distance in the third period. As a defender, you know when they're coming, and they got to win this face-off and dictate the pace. One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
Here in the late goings of the period, Toronto's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. Pass back to the point. And he gets in front of that rocket. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Can't connect as it goes off a stick.
When your team's leading in the third period, it's those types of plays that get you the recognition. You're sacrificing your body to take away the shot lane. That's great work.
Nearing the final minute of the third. Paints the zone along the right wall. Dangleville's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Carries it across the line. He grabs the puck here at the point. Turns it aside with the glove. Shesterkin's got it, and he's going to hang on as we get a whistle.
Well, he's been dialed in right from puck drop, and he has been under siege, James. Nice job to hold on to that puck. Now they can hit the reset button.
Ajax is looking to close things out late in this third period. They have been the dominant team offensively tonight. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Shot! Oh, how did he get a piece of that? The Wildcats have pulled the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. And into the wide open
Willie
cage,
Nylander gets the empty netter.
And a sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing. Well, that's a strong effort all the way around. Stingy defensively at the end of the game, and they're able to get that empty netter, and it's the dying minutes here, James. It should seal the deal.
Ajax adds that empty netter, and this one is now officially out of reach, I'm going to say.
Absolutely. Signed, sealed, and delivered, James, and all of the players all on the ice defending that extra attacker. They can just take a huge sigh of relief.
Oh, and surfs up a little too sweet with that save. And there's the save on the play. Passes it to Nylander. Fires into the empty net. Wide open net.
And Crosby gets an empty netter.
On the dying moments of the game, they get the empty netter, James, and that's just a result of having urgency, making sure they protect the middle of the ice, and hey, they get it down the ice and get the empty netter to boot.
Ajax has put on an offensive clinic here tonight, and they are on cruise control here in the third. And we are all over with this one tonight. Cheryl, I can imagine the talk shows here locally tonight will be burning up and people wondering, why would you not just put your goaltender back in after the first empty netter?
Well, including me, James. Yeah, you take your tender out of desperation. You're trying to get back in the game at the end of it, and then you get scored on, and then you keep your tender out. Nah, you got to put back in.
Hope you had as much fun as we did bringing you the action here from all of us at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Peace.
Well, congratulations, Steve. You won the Bragging Rights Cup. You can hold it over your friend's head till next Christmas. As the Steve Dangleville outshoots Adams Wildcats 33-28, outhits them 53-49. Wildcats have more time to attack. Slightly better pass percentage. Won the faceoffs 19-18. Steve's team was 1 for 2 on the power play. Adam's team was 1 for 1. For the box scores for the Dangleville, it's Crosby with 2 goals, Theodore 2 assists, McDavid 2 goals, Nylander a goal and assist, Ovechkin, Kucherov, Dahlin, Thompson, Boldy with assists, and Sanderson with a goal. And Vasilevsky made 25 saves on 28 shots, 3 goals allowed for an .893 save percentage. For Adams Wildcats, got Rantanen 2 goals, Hagel 2 assists, Stone, Heiskanen with assist, Carlson with a goal, and Nyes with an assist. And Shesterkin made 27 saves on 31 shots, 4 goals allowed for an .873 save percentage. So once again, congratulations to Steve Dangle, wins the Bragging Rights Cup. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, ring the bell, and maybe check out some of my other stuff.